Buongiorno everyone, welcome back to the Magpie Channel TV. Welcome to Monday Night Live, the FA Cup 4th round draw. It feels good to be here. You know who isn't here? Sunderland, that's who. Dirty Macnams, nowhere to be seen in the FA Cup. Lovely stuff. We're still on a high from that Derby Day domination at the Stadium of Light on Saturday. So we're in here now, ready to see who the tune get in the next round. Let us know how you're feeling in the chat. Who do you think we're going to get? The way our cup draws have gone this season in the Champions League, in the Carabao Cup, and even Sunderland for how much of a drama it was and getting them for the first time in years, no doubt we'll end up with City away or Liverpool away. I'll tell you what, even if we get anybody from the Premier League, it's a bit of a joke, to be honest with you. I hate that about the FA Cup. You've seen it last week. You know, you've seen those games during the start of the FA Cup round. You know, your Everton Palace's ball draws, your Wolves Brentford, 1-1. You don't want any of these crappy Premier League draws. So we don't want any of these, but at the same time, we don't want any tough Premier League draws. We don't want any of the big teams. Do you know what I mean? We don't want to be coming up against a Liverpool or a City or even Chelsea again. You know, we don't want none of those. Please give us a team from at least the Championship, even before. So what I want to see is, well, the main one that's getting all the attention in this FA Cup draw is Maidstone, isn't it? Maidstone, non-league Maidstone have made it all the way to round 4, which is incredible by them, to be fair. Great achievement. So you could say you want one of them, but at the same time, that's got giant killing written all over it. That's got, FA Cup upset straight on TV. But then again, that's what they were hoping for against Sunderland, weren't they? And we know how that one turned out. So for me, it would be a big deal if we could just get a home draw for a change. Listen, do you know what I mean? A nice home draw wouldn't go amiss, all these away days. Thankfully, obviously, Sunderland wasn't too close for the 6,000 that travelled. But, a home draw would be nice. Whoever we get, can we have a home draw for a bloody change, please? And thank you. But I think I'm going to say who I want in a way actually goes against everything I've just said there. Eastleigh. So I fancy with Eastleigh. You know what I mean? They're got blah. That was a right mumbler. Eastleigh have got Newport in a replay to get through to the 4th round. But Eastleigh, I did some commentary down there on the South Coast when I did a uni in Southampton. So I would love to go back to the old Silver Lake Stadium. So I wouldn't mind playing Eastleigh, even though, like I said, that's about 6 hours away. So it's some trek. Them at home would be nice. I think what I want as well is you want to give these lower league teams a big game, a big payday, sort their revenue out for the year and really help that, because that's what the FA Cup's all about. And it's seeing the big teams come up against those small town clubs who have a chance to write history and have a big day out, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I remember when we got beat off Yeadon, when Newcastle got beat off Yeadon back in whenever it was, 2005, something like that. So I tell you what, we'll see what's happening. We've got about 15 minutes or so until the draw is on. It's going to be happening before Wigan v Man United. And I mean, look at prime example. There's no way they rock up at the DW Stadium if they're not thinking there's going to be an upset. So the TV cameras are hoping that Wigan can cause an FA Cup shock. League One, Wigan Athletic against Manchester United. I would obviously love it. Love to see them knock Man United out of the cup. That'd be hilarious. I can't really say it, to be honest with you. I think Man United will get the job done tonight. But I would love it. I would absolutely love it if they would get knocked out tonight. That would be great. So Newcastle United are ball number 15, I believe. So let's just run through the balls in the hat and I'll get through to your comments in a minute there. So keep your comments coming in. Also, we're just going to whack it on Facebook that we are live now. So people can join in from all over the place. And again, let me know in the chat what yous are feeling. Who do you think we're going to get? Who do you want to get? I think everyone's probably going to say the way our seasons went in the cup draws so far that we are going to get a big. I'll be absolutely shocked if we don't end up with a top 4 team. Even probably a way to I want to see who's actually in it. I don't want to say someone that's been knocked out. But a way to a London team or something in the cup who's already in the Premier League, I don't really want that for the trek and stuff. We just really want a home draw. Really want that home draw. And that, I would say that's what we deserve. You know what I mean? We've played some mad old games this season, haven't we? Some mad teams. That group of death in the Champions League, the Carabao Cup, how hard that's been every single bloody round. And we're seeing against Chelsea, it was just one step too far, wasn't it? It was just 1 second too far, actually. We're doing all right for most of it. But then that last minute, gutted as well now, because this week, just think, we've just beat Sunderland. If we had hung on against Chelsea, we would have a semi-final tomorrow night away at Borough. So how good would that have been? But anyways, let's focus on the cup competitions that we are still in. That's nicely posted now on socials. So we'll have a look at the FA Cup ball numbers. Let's have a look what's happening now. Newcastle, I'm sure, we're ball number 15. So let's just clarify that for you. Let's have a look here where Newcastle are, what the ball numbers are. So number 1, Luton or Bolton. Wrexham at number 2. I tell you what, that would be a tasty game. That would be entertaining, wouldn't it? That would be good for them, for the whole drama series, for us coming fresh off the Amazon one, and just I think everything for a bit of publicity there. See Mark Reynolds rock up at St James's Park. I'd have a bit of Wrexham. I wouldn't mind a bit of Wrexham. Arsenal or Liverpool. Ball number 3. This was obviously an article from yesterday. So we now know that it is Liverpool. That's the ball we definitely want to avoid. We do not want to see ball 3. Brighton and Hove Albion, ball 4. Norwich or Bristol. Oh, this is an old article, so whoever won, unless there were replays. We'll just skip through some of them. Fulham are in it. That's the one I was going to say where, yeah, you fancy chances of getting through. But in the FA Cup, that wouldn't excite me. I wouldn't want to Fulham away. You know, trekking down to London and playing foot. Nah. West Brom, wouldn't want them. Southampton. I obviously mentioned Southampton before. That's a trek. Played them in the Carabao Cup semis last year. Ipswich at 11. That would be a good link up with the Sybil Robson connection. Leeds in 12th. I wouldn't mind a bit of Leeds. Patrick Bamford's goal, by the way, unbelievable. If you haven't seen that, check it out. Patrick Bamford's goal the other day, sensational. But I wouldn't mind Leeds. Leeds would be feisty. Let's just keep it good. We've had Sunderland bring on Leeds. I wouldn't mind that. Other notable mentions, obviously, we are ball number 15. Can't confirm that now. Sheffield Wednesday, ball 16, who obviously knocked us out of the FA Cup at the 3rd round last year. Wouldn't fancy going back to Hillsborough. No, thank you. Who else we got? 18, Aston Villa. Got them in the league this month. Don't want to go to Villa Park. Don't want to go there. Nottingham Forest or Blackpool. I think Forest won that one because Blackpool, I'm sure, were a couple of goals up, and then Forest won it. 20, Wigan or Man U. Man City, 21. So let's just clarify. Ball 3, Liverpool. Ball 21, Man City are the 2 balls we do definitely not want to see come out the hat for us to be playing against in the 4th round. Avoid them at all costs, please. 22, Blackburn, meh. 23, Sheffield United, play them away. No bother. 8-0. 24, Swansea, trip to Wales. Chelsea, 25, nope. Bournemouth, 26, nope. Didn't do well that season against them, did they? Vitality. 27, Coventry, wouldn't mind a bit of Coventry. Brentford or Wolves, boring. Plymouth or Argyle, 29. Plymouth would be interesting. Good old Pie Face. What's he called? Pie Face, the kid, the YouTuber. What's he called again? Pie Face, say his name. Bit of Pie Face, bit of Plymouth Pies. Mission though, isn't it? Absolute mission. And they're actually out of it now, to be fair, Plymouth, Argyle. Maidstone United, the main event of the FA Cup 4th round. That's what everyone's going to be looking at. Who gets Maidstone? They are ball 30. Newport County or Eastleigh as 31. Like I said, I wouldn't mind a bit of Eastleigh. And then Hull at 32. Hull or Birmingham. I think Hull won that. Not sure. But those are the numbers. So 15 ball Newcastle. 3 is Liverpool. And 21, I think, was Man City. So we definitely do not want any of those. Right then, we'll dive into your chats now. There's nearly 600 people watching live. So please do subscribe and like if you haven't already. Thank you very much. Thomas Walker says, never met you, but I'm a massive Newcastle fan. Heard you're a belter bloke. Love the channel. Up Eddie's massive mags. Cheers, Thomas. You've heard right. Whoever told you, good positive feedback. Honest people, whoever you heard from there. Thanks for that. Cheers, mate. Cool hat says Adam. You can buy them now. Actually, you can't. The white ones are sold out. The white ones will be back in stock in 2 weeks, or you can buy a black hat now. But the white hats will be back on the magpiechannel.com. You can see it going along the bottom of your screen in just a second. The start of the ticker. The merch is on the magpiechannel.com. White hats, black hats, And hoodies and t-shirts are on sale, January sale right now for the hoodies and the hats. Grab yourself a bargain. Thank you very much. Cheers that one. You know the score. Right then, people, let's go at the back of your comments because we are running now a couple of minutes away. Well, about 5 minutes away maybe from the draw. So plenty of your comments to get through. Let's go to the very top. Yeah, so Liam's asking what time is the draw start? Is it before or after? It's before, thankfully. You wouldn't catch me doing a bloody Wigan Man United watch along. No, thank you. So, yeah, mate, the draw should start in about 5 minutes or so. So stay tuned. Davies in there with his first prediction. Liverpool at home, but better than Anfield. I tell you what, I'd be surprised if it's not away. If we get a home draw, I'd be shocked anyways. Newcastle versus Coventry, says Andrew. Spurs or Villa away, says Christopher. I'd rather Spurs than Villa, you know, to be honest with you. I think Spurs didn't look great against Burnley. Spurs didn't look great against Burnley at all. Burnley should have scored last-minute equaliser, in fact. But, I think Villa would be awful. I wouldn't want Villa away, not at all. I don't want Villa away this month, to be honest with you, the way they're playing at the minute. Yeah, so who else we got? Just looking at this Wigan team. Never heard of any of them. Ben Amos. That rings a bell on the bench. Apart from that, never heard any of those Wigan players. The keeper's called Tickle, though. What a name. How would we know? People asking for home games. Aaron, shout out Aaron, who's in here again. Who's a member as well. Big up Aaron. Wrexham away. I could see that all day long, mate, to be honest with you. I could see that all day long, and that would be straight on TV, and that would be entertaining for everyone. I suppose everyone would benefit from that. Like Wrexham would probably make a series out of it. You know what I mean? And Newcastle could rinse it as well and try and get some fans from, because obviously loads of Americans are watching Wrexham now because of Ryan Reynolds and that. So Wrexham away, Wrexham will surely get a blockbuster tie. They'll be hoping for any Premier League team. Wrexham v Liverpool will be good. They're close to each other and that. So I wouldn't mind a bit of that. I wouldn't mind Wrexham. I wouldn't mind Wrexham. Let's get Ipswich, says Taylor. Daniel, who's a member as well. Big up Daniel. Remember, you can join. The link in the description to become a member. You can join for just a couple of quid a month. And we do giveaways. So we've got a big giveaway coming up actually this month. So I'll reveal that probably in the next week or so. Probably this week. It's a good giveaway, this one. It's going to be a nightmare to post because it's massive, this thing I'm posting. So, but stay tuned. You'll see what it is soon. It's a little teaser. It's a big frame. Massive frame. What's inside the frame? You can wait and see. But to find out and the chance to win, you can become a member of the Magpie channel. Anyone but a Premier League team, says Paul. Clive says, we are nailed on to get Liverpool. Yeah, we are. I mean, that would be awful. I wouldn't want to do Liverpool again. David from Poland says, great content, mate. Thank you very much, David. Big up Poland. We're watching from Zimbabwe, says Mark. Zimbabwe Mags. Madness that someone's watching this in Zimbabwe, but we'd love to see it. Zimbabwe Mags, big them up. Chuck the Zimbabwe on the cards. Zimbabwe away. It's a fix that we get Liverpool or Man City, says Mark. Sheffield Wednesday, says Ginger Ninja 9. Leicester at St. James's, says Sandy. That would be a good enough draw. Leicester are doing well in the Championship, but I reckon I'd take that because they're surely going to be focused on promotion. Played Leicester as well, and obviously the later stages of the Carabao Cup last year, so I wouldn't mind Leicester. That would be a good. I'm just going to bring it on screen. So it's a nice comment from Thomas. I appreciate that. Thanks, mate. Wrexham at home, says Stephen. Liverpool will get Maidstone at home. I tell you, we'll get Maidstone at home. It'll be bloody. It'll be Man City who get Man City every single time and getting the likes of Huddersfield and that they need to get an easy team, but every time they always get that simple route to the final. When away ever at home, and then they get at home all the time. The Man City's the Chelsea. Oh, Chelsea got Preston. Do you know what I mean? Honestly, man, dodgy corruption. What do you think of the Shaw contract extension? Says Hasbo Hog. Very happy, fully deserved. Fabian Shaw has been unbelievable. I don't think it should steer away from us signing a new centre-back. I think, obviously, with it only being a one-year extension, it only sees him come in until 2025. But it's great news. Shaw, tie him down, fantastic. what a servant he's been to the club. And, £3 million. £3 million we paid for Fabian Shaw back in 2018. Unbelievable bargain, that. Unbelievable signing. So to get him in there for at least another year is good by me, because this season, again, he's been top draw. Listen, the goal against PSG, what a screamer. So, yeah, deserves that contract extension. And he's quality addition for the squad. That being said, next summer, we should be in the market for a new centre-back for me. Jackie wants Wrexham at St James's. Glitch Jack Murphy wants Coventry because he loves their strip. You've got me intrigued now. I want to look at their strip because I've never seen their strip. Andy's saying the only place to watch the draw as a Magpies fan is TMC. Great work, Matty. Thanks very much, Andy. You know the dance. And so does 700 others. So please do subscribe if you haven't already. Click subscribe. Takes 2 seconds. Click the thumbs up. Takes 2 seconds. And that doesn't cost you a thing. Thank you very much. Cheers. Let's have a look at Coventry's kit, since Jack Murphy is bigging it up. Now, this better be good, Jack. This better be good. What's that King of Shaves? Well, it's an interesting kit. It is an interesting kit, that one. Let me know what you think. It's alright, to be fair. I don't mind it. King of Shaves. Got some pattern going on in the background there. Bit of Hummel. Coventry as well, though, man. I was showing my age. Match of the day. Coventry. When they were on that, you know what I mean? Dick off and them, man, up front. Madness. That one's a bit mad. Like the away one. Don't know about that one. But there we go. He wants Coventry because he likes that kit. Fair enough. We've all got our reasons. I want a shite team at home so we'll get through to the next round. Or Eastleigh, like I said, which would probably count. But Eastleigh away, or someone just... At the same time, though, you didn't want, like I said, you don't want someone so low down, like a Maidstone or like a Eastleigh, where the giant killing's there. You want someone where you think, that's like probably like Coventry, to be fair. Coventry at home probably would be perfect, because it's not going to be, well, it would be big news if they beat a Premier League team, but it's not going to be like huge if Maidstone did it, or, you know what I mean, something like that. So, it wouldn't be that bad. Like a Coventry or like a mid-table championship team, like before, like a Blackburn or something at home. But then again, Blackburn Rovers, we haven't got great memories or results against Blackburn in the past, but obviously it's a different time now, so we could change it up. What's the chances of getting Liverpool, bro? Probably 99% chance of getting Liverpool out of 100, I would say. The way our season's gone and the cup draws we've had, it wouldn't surprise us one bit. It would be lifting, like, honestly, it would. Please, no. Please, anyone but Liverpool and Man City. There's, 32 teams in the hat now, so 31 teams we could get. 29 other teams we could get apart from Liverpool and City. So please. People want to see Maidstone. Would love Maidstone at home. Maidstone, see them play. Great work, Matty, on the channel. Wigan with Sean Maloney. What a shout. Figueroa. Hugo Rodallega. I used to sign him on FIFA all the time for the tune Hugo Rodallega. Wigan had some ballers that season, man. Amiyazaki. I'm a big Amiyazaki up front. Mido. Andrew Phillips remembers the Yedding nightmare when Newcastle got knocked out of the FA Cup. Sure, I'm sure Shearer played that day. And we got beat off Yedding. Yedding, man. Switched the title off the shows. Boom Song was a bloody nightmare. Jean-Alain Boom Song. Boom Song, man. Bloody hell. He's watching from Kenton Lane. Why did I say it like Kenton? Kenton Lane. He's watching from Kenton Lane, Albeit. Not quite Zimbabwe, mate, or there in Kenton, but still lovely, yeah? Still lovely. Right, people, we are literally seconds away from the draw now, so I'll try and see a couple more of your chats. Everyone's just saying, I bet you we'll get City or Liverpool. Got a feeling we'll get Leeds. This is a good one. All right, we'll no doubt be playing Argentina in Argentina with Messi. That I wouldn't put it past her. You know what I mean? We'll draw Brazil at the Maracana. That's the way this is going. Or we'll get PSG away again with the dodgy ref again. That's the way it would go. I'm sure of it. But the draw is seconds away. Mark there from Texas. Again, not quite Kenton, but nice mark. Yeehaw. We are just seconds away now. Newport at Eastleigh at home, says Matt. Brandon, shout out Brandon in the Netherlands as well. And he's a member, so big him up. All the best, Derek. We're due a good draw. Yes, we certainly are. Yes, we certainly are. Man City versus Liverpool. That would be absolutely fantastic, to be fair. Like, that would do well for us. People asking about Shaw. I just answered that before, so you haven't seen it go back. People asking what ball number the 2 now. We are ball number 15. And we want to avoid ball number 3, which is Liverpool. And ball number 21, which was Man City, I think. Lots of people obviously talking about Maidstone or Wrexham. They seem to be the most popular ones, as the balls are getting emptied now into the pot. So we'll be able to bring you that draw right now. Right now, they're about to start picking them out. Kevin from Canada, don't want Brighton away. Definitely not. Hi all from Germany, says the home at 555. However, then who's first out? Who's first out? I'll come back to those comments later. I'll come back to them. The draw's underway. Ball number 14 is the first one. Watford. Watford away. I was at Watford 2 years ago when we drew 1-1. Not the best. Number 10. Who's that? Southampton. There's Southampton out the way then. The long trek to Southampton is not going to happen for the Toon. 22. Blackburn Rovers. Ewood Park. Wouldn't be surprised if we got that, to be fair. Number 2. Wrexham. Ooh, poor draw. Bad draw. Boo. That is crap. Wrexham would be good with that, really. Oh, they would have wanted that Premier League team, and now they're going to Blackburn. Crap draw, that. 26. That's Wrexham out the hat. People know Ryan Reynolds at St. James's Park in his leather outfit. None of that happening. Bournemouth, we wouldn't want that. We didn't want Bournemouth, like. 24. Bournemouth are playing Swansea, so no long trip to Wales either for the Toon. So a couple of the long distance ones are ruled out now. Swansea, Bournemouth, Southampton, all gone. Number 9, yeah, West Brom. The Hawthorns. Oh, I've seen we get beat there before as well a few years ago. That was minging. 28. I don't like this. Brentford or Wolves. I don't like this because there's no Liverpool or Man City being drawn out yet. No Chelsea being drawn out yet. Number 6. West Ham or Bristol City. Be a bit of a meh on that, wouldn't it? West Ham or Bristol. Number 19. Forest or Blackpool. Also, they went in and draw that one. Forest or Blackpool. Oh, man. Get someone draw out Man City and get it over and done with, man. But didn't be us. Number 13. Leicester City. Wouldn't mind this. Leicester away. Wouldn't mind that. King Power. Got some good results there. 32. Hull or Birmingham. That one in a draw as well. 16. Sheffield Wednesday. Could it be a repeat of last year's 3rd round where we lost at Hillsborough? Sheffield Wednesday at home too. 27. So that's not us. We're 15. That is Coventry City. No Coventry. Quite a few people in the chat wanted Coventry. That lad who wanted to see them for the kits is going to be gutted. You won't be seeing Coventry's kits at St. James's Park. 25 at home. That is Chelsea. Don't do this to me. Don't give me a Chelsea. We've just been there in the Carabao Cup quarters. That all... Oh, even up and out Newcastle for this. We're good. We're safe. 18. Aston Villa. Yes! We'll take that Villa out the hat. There's 2 good teams in an all-Premier League tie at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea v Villa. 2 big guns out of there for Newcastle. And one of them is going to exit the cup. So that's good news for us. Number 11, Ipswich Town. This will be decent. This would be decent. Ipswich away. Sir Bobby Robson connection. This would be nice. I would have this. 30. Maidstone. Ipswich have got Maidstone. Again, Maidstone will be gutted with that. They're through the 4th round. They're still not going to play a Premier League team. Maidstone are not going to play a Premier League team. Yes, they could win and get through the 5th round. Number 3, Liverpool. Here we go. And then didn't do this to me. That old bastard better not bring out Newcastle. I'll find out where he lives. This better not be us. Watch, it's going to be in it. It's going to be. No, thankfully it's not. It's Norwich or Bristol Rovers. We've avoided Anfield. We've avoided Anfield. Yes. Now we just need to get rid of Man City and I'll take anyone else. I mean, Tottenham, that wouldn't be great, like, but who we got? 7. Tottenham. This could be it then. Could this be it? A trip to London. Tottenham at home. They were at home against Burnley in the 3rd round. Who they got? 21. Man City! Yes! We can celebrate that so far. We will celebrate that all day long. Tottenham v Man City. We can't get Man City. We can't get Tottenham. We can't get Chelsea. We can't get Villa. And we can't get Liverpool. This is glorious. Yes. Yes, the worst team we can get now really is Man United, isn't it? If they get past Wigan. 12 Leeds. Leeds away. This could be feisty. This could be extra tasty. Leeds away. I think it's going to be us. Oh, it's not. Plymouth. No long trip to Plymouth. No long trip to Plymouth. There's not many teams left now. We've still got Eastleigh. I said I wanted Eastleigh, Newport or Eastleigh. And we still could get them. Please give us a home draw this. 17, Palace or Everton. Well, that'll be a dead game, that like. But it wouldn't be bad. I would take that all day long after obviously the chance that we could have been getting City in that. Number 1, Luton or Bolton. Palace or Everton versus Luton or Bolton. Not many teams left now. Only 6 teams left in the hat. Who we got? Give a home tie. Who's that? He has Newport or Eastleigh. This is going to be Newcastle. I told you, right? 31, Newport County or Eastleigh. I said we would get Eastleigh. I wanted Eastleigh. I've commentated at the Silver Lake Stadium before. Eastleigh. Give me it. Go on, give us it. Give us Eastleigh. 20? Oh, it's Wigan or Man United. Newcastle laughing here. Oh, it could be Brighton away, though. It could be Brighton away, right? I didn't say we're going to get any of these teams. Brighton, Fulham, Newcastle, Sheffield United. Those are the last teams in the hat. Is this Newcastle at home? 23, Sheffield United. We'll take Sheffield United all day long. Give us another 8-0. Give me another 8-0. Sheffield United v Brighton. Yes! Oh, we've got Fulham. Oh, didn't I say a boring trip to a London team like Fulham? Give her a home tie. Please, home tie. Sheffield United v Brighton. It's going to be Newcastle v Fulham. Who's at home? It's Fulham away. We'll never get a home tie. Why can we never have a home tie? Newcastle United are literally the very last ball out of the hat. The FA Cup draw is done. We are the last ball out of the hat, and we have got Fulham away. Not a bad draw. Listen, it's a mission. We're going down London. Fulham away. I wish it was at home, man. That would have been fine. That would have been a great draw. If they pick us out there first at home, that would be a great draw. Newcastle v Fulham at home. We've just beat them 3-0 the other week. Down to 10 men, like. But now we're away. We'll never get a home draw. Why can't we get a bloody home draw? Why can we never get a home draw? Honestly, man, what do we have to do to get a bloody home draw around here? You know what I mean? Just run through the draw freeze again. They're the main highlight games. Blackburn, Wrexham, Chelsea v Villa is a big one. I tell you what, Newcastle though will be licking their lips at this because there are some big teams going out of this competition in this round. Arsenal are already out. Chelsea or Villa are going to go out. And Liverpool have got Norwich or Bristol. Tottenham v Man City. So Tottenham or Man City are going out as well. Tottenham or Man City are going out as well. So there is some big teams playing against each other. Newport or Eastleigh have got Wigan or Man U. What a draw for them if what you'd expect is going to happen tonight in Man United beating Wigan. Let me just whack it on the screen for you there now who haven't seen it. Let's have a look. I just need to find out the date when the games will be played. Let's have a look, see. Hopefully it pops up on the screen and they'll let me know what date we will be travelling. Newcastle United were literally the last ball out of the hat. Literally the last ball out of the hat there, Newcastle. Let's see if it comes up. Anyone else know when the date is? Let us know. Because we've seen nothing yet. We've seen nothing yet. So we'll go on this. I'll try and find out for now when the ties are going to be played. So we've got to travel to Fulham, eh? Travel to Fulham. Weekend of the 27th of January. So not long to go. Not long to go at all. So there you go. It's on your screen there now. Confirmation. Fulham v Newcastle in the 4th round. Tied to be played the weekend of the 27th of January. Tell you what, could have been a lot worse, couldn't it? Could have obviously been a lot worse. Let me have a look. What were we going to be doing that weekend? Does that mean one of the games has been... Because obviously next weekend we've got a break, haven't we? So that game against Villa is going to have to be rescheduled now. We're due to play Aston Villa on the 30th of January. Both of us made it through the next round of the FA Cup. So 13th of January, this coming Saturday, 5:30 kick-off at home to Man City. And then we've got a weekend break after that. Rumours that the lads might be travelling to Dubai, somewhere like that, for a warm weather training camp. And then we're going to have Fulham away on that weekend. So it's a big one. I tell you what, listen, Fulham away. Funny enough, I mentioned it in the build-up. It's one of them draws where all the way down there. But I tell you what, it could have been a lot worse. Give me Craven Cottage over the Etihad, over Anfield, over Stamford Bridge again, over Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It could have been a hell of a lot worse. So I'm happy with that. And we've got to fancy our chances. We've really got to fancy our chances to get through to the 5th round. Listen, we really have. And then you're down to the last 16. And remember, a couple of Premier League ties there. Tottenham, Man City and Chelsea Villa. So one of those is going home as well, out of both of them. So 2 big teams from the Premier League will be getting knocked out, just like Arsenal have. Arsenal are already out of there. So it's a big chance for Newcastle. Obviously, depending on who we get in the 5th round. We're just uploading the sources now, people. That's why I'm looking at my phone. But give us a minute, and I want to see what you are saying in the chat. Nearly 800 people watching still. Please do subscribe and like if you haven't already. Thank you very much. Let me know how you feel about going to Fulham away. I'm happy with that. Listen, I am happy with that. That could have been, it normally is, a hell of a lot worse. Fulham away, I tell you what, if you can't beat Fulham away in the FA Cup, you're never going to win the FA Cup, to be honest with you. You're never going to get 4 if you can't beat a Fulham. So, fancy with chances of that. Let's get the job done. I'll be down there. That's me heading down to London that weekend. Right, let's go back on that. Ties to be played from the 27th of January. Pretty good for like the Maidstones and that. Like they got a boring draw them, didn't they? Not many exciting. Wrexham as well. What did they get? Bournemouth away or something? Blackburn away. Weekend of 27th of January is when the game will be. Right then. Let's get that posted and then we'll get back to you lovely lot in the chat. See how you're all feeling. Gosh. I have to go back to the very top. There's been loads of comments since I last looked. Oh, it's not posting. Typical tech issues when you're trying to get back to something. Right then, let's see what yous are saying. Anyways, we'll fuck that off because it's fucking me off since it's doing me rip. Let's go back to the top. I even had loads of comments before the draw even went through. We've got loads to get through. So let me go back to the top Actually, we'll just go back in the draw there. I should go on to this. There's so much to do. We need bloody things to get through, yeah. Phil the Blunt, Mint Channel, bro. Love the last couple of vids. Thanks very much. Been blasting out the content the last week or so, especially in the build up of the derby. So I'm glad you enjoyed that one, Phil. Luke Morning from Down Under on the train to Melbourne from work. Big up Luke there in the early hours in Australia. Joe Geordie's asking, Matty, have you ever been approached by Sky, etc., for a job? I actually have a contract with Sky, so I am a freelance reporter for Sky Sports. So I've worked for Sky. Obviously, I've featured on there just as like a freelance contributor, but I've also worked on there as a reporter. So indeed, I have. And there's that question answered. Danny, cheers from sunny South Florida. No way that that's so easy, would hope so. Well, let us see. Let us see. Sam says, love the hat. Can't wait to grab one. Nice one, Sam. Back in stock in 2 weeks' time. The white ones, the black ones are already in stock online, so you can grab those at themagpiechannel.com. Mark's asking, do you ship merch to the US? Yes, we do. We do ship merch all over the world. So it's auto featured there. So when you do put in your address, it'll automatically show you how much the shipping is to whatever country you are in. Sold them all over the world. It's been mad. Mad to think there's people walking around Australia, Norway, America, all over the shop, Spain, all wearing the merch. Love to see it. Ian Matty still righty. Woolly hat looks like someone sprinkled some toot all over Rainey's. Could be righty on the toot, to be fair. But aye. So Haggis Basha 91. Get in, Matty. It was a great day. NX on Saturday. Didn't get a chance to say hi. It was well organised. Thanks very much, Haggis Basha. Glad you enjoyed yourself, mate. It was an absolute belter. It was a class event. An unbelievable day. Still on a high from NX. If you weren't there, even if you were, check out the vlog. It was absolutely class. The atmosphere on NX. The place was buzzing. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. So have a look at that vlog so you can see the atmosphere for yourself if you haven't seen it already. Right then. Let's go back to the comments then. Fulham at home. So many to get through. Unbelievable. But do keep your comments coming through. People, shout out everyone that is tuned in and has been watching us now for the past 40 minutes. Still over 500 people in the chat. Right, let's scroll down because a lot of people were talking through the draw here. People worrying about getting your Liverpools and your Cities. Thankfully, that's not the case. The team to win the FA Cup, you heard it here first, is Derek. Man United getting looked after again. Always. Man United cheeky fix from the FA, says Ian. Everyone's just saying that. Aaron's got his opinion there on Fulham. Listen, Fulham isn't easy. We can all get excited and all do this, but at the same time, Fulham is not going to be a really easy game because they were on a good run of form when they were playing us. They were putting 5 past teams. Obviously, it massively helped us, them having the sending off. Them having the sending off really helped us in that game, and Miley was unbelievable, and we got the job done. But before that, we were wasting chances. You never know at their place, but I've got happy memories of playing Fulham. I do like going down to Craven Cottage. Get the boats on again. They were quality. The cruise to the through the River Thames and that was mint that time we played Fulham when we did that. Me and Keg had an unbelievable day there, way back in 2019. That was quality. So I wouldn't mind a bit of that again. Not sure though. End of January, probably not the best weather for a cruise, but we'll see. Thankfully, my social media is now posted so we can completely focus on you lot. Okay then. Not a bad draw at all, says Lee. Oh, we definitely can beat them. Can beat them, should beat them, will beat them. That's what I'm saying. We will beat Fulham. Yeah, definitely, man. Not too bad for us either, to be fair, because we'll have a lot of time to prepare for the Fulham game. We will be a week break before the Fulham encounter now. So City this Saturday, and the players got the week off. Obviously, it's the Premier League break. So no game for us next weekend. after the City one, and then you've got Fulham the following weekend from the 27th. So it's a really good chance for us to use that break well, get back on the pitch, because we've heard a lot about Eddie Howe saying, the lads haven't had a good chance to train this season and get things going on the training pitch, working together, working out tactics and systems and everything else, and fitness, match sharpness. So now there's no excuse really. Get through City, and then we've got plenty of time to prepare for Fulham. 2 weeks. And obviously there is rumours that Newcastle may look to do a winter break somewhere, possibly Dubai or Saudi Arabia again, for a bit of sunshine and heat and camaraderie, bit of team building. So we'll see about that. But if not, more than enough time. More than enough time to prepare for that game against Fulham. And like I said earlier, if you can't beat Fulham in the FA Cup, you're never going to win the FA Cup. You've got to beat teams that even get anywhere close to the final. So would deservedly wouldn't deserve to get anywhere near the trophy if you can't get past the likes of a Fulham. Like, no disrespect to Fulham, they're a good outfit now in the Premier League. Marco Silva, good manager. Got to be beating them though. Our team we're beating 3-0 in the league the other week. Like I said before, we have got 10 men on that day. Did help Raul Jimenez go mad getting sent off, but we've got to fancy with chances. We're the favourites for that one. Good point here by Rohan. Fulham might focus on League Cup semi-final. Indeed, because they'll have Liverpool next week, and then I think they might have played it by then, though, wouldn't they? Because I'm not sure. Maybe not. But the first leg of their semi-final is this week, Wednesday, against Liverpool. So if they're not already pretty 4-5-0 down and that, knocked out of that, then they might focus on it. But I tell you what, Fulham will probably go strong though, because again, they're not going to go down. They're not going to get like top 8, top 10. So they will be going for it. They will be going for it. Always away. People are talking about away. Listen, that's always the crack in it. We always get away draws. How good would it be just to be at home? At home, end of January. It's going to be freezing, probably snowing, trekking down to London. Could we not just have a nice little home tie, please? When can we get to this point where, we're meant to be the club with all this money and all that? Why can't we start dishing out bribes like bloody these lot definitely do? Your Man United, your Chelsea, your Cities always get home draws. Always, man. When can we start getting a bloody home draw that isn't against a bloody Man City or something like that? We were the very last ball out the hat. Good record at Fulham, says Jack. We'll take that. Eddie's got the mental edge over Marco as well after the other week. That is news to me, John. Never heard about that yet, so enlighten me on links of Longstaff away, but I wouldn't see that happening, and it wouldn't really help FFP that much. I mean, how much are you going to get for Sean Longstaff? Come on, Wigan. We all Wigan fans tonight, says Yorkshire Rod. Yes, we are indeed. They are about to kick off against Man U. Definitely are. All Wigan Athletic fans tonight. So, considering really the teams we've drawn this season in all these competitions, from the group of death to City and United and Chelsea in the Carabao Cup and that, and then Sunderland in the FA Cup, which obviously I was buzzing about, but it was a derby, it was feisty and everything else. So to get Fulham, I'll take that all day long. To avoid the Cities and the Liverpools of this world, and to get Fulham, I'll take it. I'm disappointed in a way. It's not like a massively exciting draw, and I hate getting another Premier League team like this, because I'd rather come up against someone we're never going to play. I'd rather come up against a Plymouth or an Ipswich or a Maidstone, the Eastleigh that I wanted. But to come up against Fulham and say, wow, you play them twice a season. Do you know what I mean? And then they go all the way down there. But I'll tell you what, could have been a lot worse. So I'll take it. Take Fulham, move on, get through. We should win that, and we should get ourselves through to the 5th round. Right, and people, I'm going to wrap this up in the next few minutes. So get your final questions in the chat. We've been going 3/4 of an hour. It's absolutely flew over. James has listed the teams there that we have drawn this season, which is insane when you look at it like that until you get to Fulham. So it looks quite appealing for a change, actually, to be fair, getting Fulham. Craven Cottage as well, man. Good ground. Proper old school ground. So and we should get a big allocation. We should get that full stand again. So I'll take Fulham all day long. I fancy us in that one. I think we'll win that game. Really early score prediction here. Hard to do when you don't know the teams. Could be injuries. We could potentially be seeing some big players back for us then. You know, we've always heard from Howell that towards the end of January is when we'll see the likes of Harvey Barnes return. Potentially Joe Willock. So that would be nice. So we could see Barnes come back against Fulham. Have a bit of that. Barnes to score against Fulham. Newcastle win 3-1. 3-1 I'm going for. And he's joking there, saying the Villa game will probably get scheduled for this evening of Friday the 26th of January. Because obviously we should have been playing Villa that weekend as well, but that'll now be moved since us both are in the FA Cup. And listen, it could have been worse. We could have been Villa. Villa got Chelsea in the draw, so I'll tell you what, I'd rather be us than Villa on that one. Would have loved Newport at St James's Park, says Peter Griffin. Well, that would have been lovely, like. That would have been class. I would have loved anyone at St James's Park. These bloody, you know how much I've spent on bloody away trips this season. Can't allow a Europe in that. Went all the Carabao Cup ones as well. Bloody hell. But we've got to do it. Got to do it for the love of it. We'll be going down to Fulham, especially because I doubt Fulham will be on TV. Actually, I can almost guarantee it. That game will not be on TV. So that'll ignite people even more to want to go down and see it live, I'd imagine. Not that there's not other ways to watch the game now. I'm sure you're all aware of it, you know. Fire sticks and that. But, it won't be on the old ITV or BBC, that one, I don't think. Let's have one final scroll up from the chat before I sign out. We'll end it in around 2 minutes. Sure, best value signing we've ever made, says Stephen. Totally agree with it. Wigan with an early chance there against Man United. Let's have a look at this. Loads of space. Johnny Evans just sitting off. Oh, he should have scored. Wigan should have took the lead inside 2 minutes. 2 minutes in. Asgard. Sounds like something out of Game of Thrones. He should have scored there. Straight in. Easy save for Onana. Oh. People from Greece tuned in as well. Shout out the Greek lot. John's asking all the hats back in stock. They are indeed. The magpiechannel.com for your hats. There's about 10 black ones left, and then that could be it. And there's the white ones will be back in 2 weeks. So not long left for you to get them, and not many of the hats left. Right, let me go right the way back down to the bottom because I scrolled up there. Last few comments. Any news on that guy from Germany? Suppose you're on about Guirassy. Nothing yet. It is tempting considering he's got a low release clause, but nothing yet on Serhou Guirassy. But we'll do more transfer news videos in the rest of this week, I think, now that the window's open. Thank you very much, Miss Magpie. She's got good taste. Love that. Win that award as well as the Football Content Awards. Right then, I think that's a nice place to end it on. Actually, as well, this one, love the merch, Matty lad. Thank you very much. Is there a live stream after the Man City game? There won't be, Jordan. Actually, I know you've enjoyed the live match reactions. There's a super chat I need to do as well before we finish off. Shout out Sam A for that one. No, because I'm actually in a nice seat. I'm in the director's box on Saturday for the Man City game, so I'm going to be enjoying that. But I might do the match reaction from there after the game. See what happens, but I'm going to definitely enjoy that one. So unless I come home late and do that now, we'll probably do it from there. Again, thanks to Sam for the super chat. Any injury updates or team news? Injury updates as it stands is it's looking like a couple of weeks left until we see Harvey Barnes and Joe Willock return. Same for Wilson. Eddie Howe said that he's going to miss the Man City game, but I tell you what, he should be back for Fulham now. That'll be the next game we'll see Callum Wilson. And it's going to be really interesting who is back for that Fulham game, end of the month. We should see some players back for that one. Any other injury news? Who else is out? I'm trying to think. Obviously, Murphy and that's still a little while off. And signings. rumours of De Gea, rumours of Garassi, and obviously still in talks with City to try and get Calvin Phillips. But the old loan fee is the sticking point there. City trying to be greedy, off asking for 78 million for a loan fee. That's put off Juventus. Will it put off the other black and white team, the Toon? It has done so far. So we'll wait and see. Thanks to Sam for that super chat. Okay, we have been going for nearly an hour, 51 minutes. And that will do. I think we'll finish off on that super chat there. Thanks to Sam here for that. Thank you to everyone that is tuning in. There was nearly 1,000 people watching live during that draw at one point. So I hope you have all smashed the like button and subscribe while you've been here. Stay tuned to McBride Channel TV. We'll have videos for the rest of the week now, some transfer updates and everything else coming your way. Thanks again, people. Enjoy the rest of the evening, and I'll see you on the next one.